let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And they get to him again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Where's the intensity we expected a playoff? Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Michael Dixon on the punt. He's got it at the 24. Jukes out a 1-stop. puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a jam to Jensen. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Reeled in by George Kittle. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson throwing here. This throw is caught. And he's going to be stopped up for a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Lamar out of the pistol. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets go up 6-0 here in the 1st. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for the QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's in plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Hill back deep to return. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
33-yard line.
Another give here to Genty. He's got a gain of 6 there. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Genty. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. And off to Genty. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Headed out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, flexion breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
We've got a screen to the running back. Leaves low up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Fields looking to throw. And Johnson once more. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Johnson up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And it's a nickel look for the Jets. 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, that's not. 11. Angel. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Staring down, got down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Jeanty running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He's out in the clear. And he hits the sideline after reaching the opposing 40. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Jeanty on the give. He's headed right. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is Jeanty on second. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up to that line of gain.
5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Third down, Jeanty. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Now, this snow is making all kicks a little tougher, and with that in mind, they're going to pass on a field goal and go for this 4th down. Kittle makes the catch, and he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Report!
This is Jeanty. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets hoping to grow their lead before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Looking to throw, Jackson. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. He needed a little more run to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Buying some time right. Throw caught by his running back. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. It's stop made at the 4. He gets him 3. This brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Johnson. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to bring on Dixon to boot this one away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Ralph Flatt, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. After battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here, spotting our AFC Championship on the line. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running it after the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure or get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st down, Gentile. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. He Ruger there for the tackle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's Genty. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Changing it up here. Jackson escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's good for a Jets. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
No, we can't.
Now it's Lamar. This finds Marone. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. He brings it in. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. Green light, take it, right.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Darian Porter in on a stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It's Johnson on second down. An excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch two of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Takes this in at the 25. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.